Welcome to Constellation Learning. We're excited to be working with you this term, and we're going to do everything we can to make that experience fun, challenging, and trouble-free. Now, life moves pretty quickly, so even if you have studied with us in the past, please watch this video through to the end so you will get any updated information that you may need. I will try to be quick. Now, to begin, the two most important things I can tell you to be successful in your course are, number one, don't be afraid to ask for help. We are here to support you. We want to help you, but we need to hear from you. So any technical questions you may have, you might be having trouble logging in, you might need to reset your password, you might be having trouble submitting an assignment, anything like that, email us at help@constellation-learning.org. And any questions you may have about your course in specific, so you might be having trouble getting started on an assignment, you might be confused about a concept, you might be worried about a live meeting, email your teacher directly. We're here to support you, but we need to hear from you. And number two, to be successful in your course, make it a point to participate every day. That means checking your school email every day because that's how your teacher will get in touch with you, and logging on to our platform, Canvas, and participating in your course every day. If you ignore your class all week and try to log in Sunday evening to get everything done at once, you are going to have a bad experience. You're going to feel stressed out, you're going to get behind, and you're not going to learn everything you can. So, communicate, participate. So let's get logged in. Now, the platform we use for all our courses is called Canvas. If you already use Canvas at your school, that's great. But please know, you will need to log into our Canvas portal, not your school's. We've emailed you the link for our Canvas portal. The URL's pretty long, but if you type into your browser just constellation-learning.instructure.com, that will be enough to get you to our login portal. The portal looks like this. Please enter your school email address in the email field and the temporary password we sent you in the password field, and then click Login. A problem students often run into is the password field on Canvas doesn't show you what you're typing for security reasons. So it's actually really easy to make a keystroke error, just to type the wrong thing in and not know. This happens to way more people than you'd think. So if you type your password in and you get an invalid password response, a good idea is to copy-paste the password we sent you directly from that email into the password field and give it another try. If it still doesn't work, email us help@constellation-learning.org. We will get you sorted out, I promise. Once you're logged on, you'll see a Canvas dashboard like this. And before we do anything else, let's get your account set up. So I'm going to go over here to the account icon in the top left, click it. We open up the account menu, and I'm going to start at settings, so click settings. First things first, Canvas will start you off with a very generic avatar. Choose an image to represent yourself. So click the change profile pic, and you can upload a picture from your computer. You can take a photo with your webcam. Your avatar could be a photo of you, it could be a photo of your dog, it could be a photo of a location you love, anything, so long as it's a good representation of yourself and it's school appropriate. It's good to have an avatar that represents you because that's the picture that your teacher and fellow students are going to be seeing when they interact with you on Canvas. So choose a picture that people will think of you when they see it. Now, once I've done that, I'm going to go over here to Edit Settings on the right and check that we've got your name correct. You won't be able to edit your name, but if we have it wrong, let us know. We'll correct it. You can check your select your pronouns. You can select your default language and your default time zone, and then make sure to scroll down here and click the Change Password button. Select a password that is secure and that you will remember. Don't just keep using the temporary password we sent you. So type in your old password, select a new password, and then click Update Settings. Great. The last thing in your account section, go up to the top menu item, Notifications, and get Canvas connected to you the way you want it. So Canvas can email you or send you notifications to your mobile device about announcements, upcoming assignments, whatever you like. Set all of those notifications exactly the way you want them so that you will be up to date on events in your class. Let's navigate back to the dashboard and explore a little. You'll see in the center of the screen, I have a collection of cards or icons for each live class that I'm currently enrolled in. And to open a class, I just click on the course name there or the card, and it will open right up. There's also in the left-hand menu a courses item that will show you line by line every course you're in, and if you have some past courses or courses that aren't live yet, they might appear in the All Courses menu. Along the right side, you'll have a View Grades button. This is a handy way to get a quick check on how you're doing in your course, or particularly if you're enrolled in several courses at once. That's pretty handy. And you'll also see in the top right, there is a to-do list. Now, I don't have anything in that list right now because this is an example account. However, as you log in and your course starts rolling, you'll start to see items pop in there as due dates start approaching. So the to-do list is a great way to check whether you have work still to complete, anything you've forgotten. It's really helpful. You can use the calendar item on the left in a similar way. If I click the calendar here, again, there's nothing here right now because this is an example student, but you'll start to see upcoming deadlines and activities, and that's a great way to make sure you haven't missed anything. Now, this is important. Students are sometimes tempted to interact with their class completely through the to-do list or the calendar and never open the actual class itself. This is a mistake. And the reason is, when you open the course page, your teacher is providing you with context, lessons, teaching videos, instructions, support, information. If you jump straight to the to-do list, the assignments in the to-do list or the calendar, you're going to miss all that background information, and you're likely going to be confused. You're going to maybe miss things that don't appear on the to-do list, and you're going to have a more challenging experience. So please, please, the to-do list and the calendar can be really helpful, but interact with your course by opening up the course and interacting with it. When you open up a course, you might see a few different presentation styles, but the fundamental structure will always be the same. So you might see a home page like this for ASL 1 this summer. We have some basic information about the course, and then we have links to each weekly lesson, and every week another of these links will go live. We have some information about live class videos once those get started posting. Then some more detailed information about the class and some links and addresses to go if you need help. You might see a presentation a little more like this for film studies, where, again, we have a basic introduction to the course, and then you have some buttons to click for orientation and syllabus information, so some much more detailed information. And then you have buttons to click for each of the weekly course units. And again, one of those units will go live every week, every Monday. You might even see a course presentation like this for pre-calculus. In this case, every week the teacher changes the homepage. So as soon as you open up this class, you get the most recent, here's what we're doing this week, with links backwards to previous weeks in case you need them. In any of those cases, you're always going to get a homepage with a basic introduction to the course, some orientation, detailed syllabus, scheduling information, and then links to the lessons that happen every week, or in a few cases, every 2 weeks as the course progresses. Now, when you open up a weekly lesson, you might see something like this, where I have a video introduction to the week, and then all of my activities are all right here collected on a single page. I have my weekly objectives, The teachers provided information and links for live meetings. Those are recurring times every week. And then any assignments and activities, the teacher is providing them right here with instructions, clearly marked due dates, and links to submit the assignment or take part in the presentation. Alternately, when you open up a course page, you might see something like this for American Sign Language. In this case, the teacher gives me a really clear outline on the weekly homepage with links to each of the activities, links and information on the live meetings, and I can use these links to complete the week, or I can scroll down to the bottom here and I have a next button in the bottom right, and that will just take me to the next activity that week. So I can complete each activity, scroll down, click next on the bottom right, and move on to the next activity or next assignment. And as you work your way through the week, just clicking next, 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 you'll work your way through that week's lessons. Again, the presentations are a little different, but the fundamental structure is the same. Each week or each unit, the teacher is going to provide you with a really clear outline of what you need to complete that week, what are our learning targets, what are we trying to accomplish, how and when and why are we meeting, so you have all the information you need to work through that week. And of course, if you get lost, if you get confused, if you have questions, please get in touch with your teacher to ask them. Last thing. Students often want to know if they can access their course through the Canvas app on a phone or a tablet. And the answer is absolutely yes. Now, it's a little difficult to navigate a big course page on a small phone screen. However, the app is really great for keeping track of assignments. You can sync your calendar. A lot of students use the app to submit assignments, so it's definitely worth it if you think it's useful to you. The way to get the app is just go to the App Store on whether you're on Android or Apple or wherever, and search Canvas Student App. Make sure to get the red one. There's a yellow Canvas app for teachers and I think a blue one for parents. You want the red one. So install the Canvas app. Once you open it up, you'll see a big blue Find My School button. Click that, and then don't enter the name of your actual school. In fact, don't enter Constellation Learning. You need to enter our Canvas URL, which is constellation-learning.instructure.com. That's a mouthful, and I'm sorry. It's the way they want it. Constellation-learning.instructure.com. Enter that, click Next, and you'll get a login screen where you can log in with your email and password, and then you'll be on a sort of a modified mobile dashboard, and you can do pretty much everything that you could do on a desktop, but you can do it on your phone or tablet. So it's a great option. So that's about it for this video. If you're watching, that means you're probably in the middle of orientation week right now. And so if you haven't done so yet, please log into your Canvas account, open up your class, and click the Week 0 or Orientation Week link on that homepage and start following through on your teacher's instructions to prep for your class. If you have any questions, any confusions, experience any trouble, please get in touch with us. We're here to help.